Well, hello there, Sagittarius. How are you? It is so good to see you. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. If it's your first time on the channel, welcome. We're so glad that you joined us. So today we are doing a little bit of a special reading. We're going to piggyback off of that Lionsgate energy that we have been experiencing for the last week or so. The Lionsgate was actually on Tuesday, but the energy is still open for the next week or so. So you may have received some inspiration, revelation, epiphany about your destiny or about what your life could be like if you allowed yourself to move away from the fears and take action towards what your heart desires. So today what we're going to do is ask Spirit, once you receive this inspiration, this revelation, what is the next best step for you at this time in order to help you move closer to what your heart truly desires? So we'll first take a look at the animal spirit card. I actually took out only the cards that have action steps on them. So we'll pull an animal spirit card, and then we're going to go to the tarot to get some more details about any obstacles on your path or advice that Spirit has for you. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what we have here. Electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. Okay, so Sag, this is an energy that your revelations, your inspirations could actually be ideas, okay? Ideas for new projects, new businesses, where to perhaps even move or how to create something new in your life. And this is a really, I love that energy, right? With the electric eel, understanding that this is some type of electric type of energy that maybe you have received, something inspiring. And yet at the same time, you still have to move out of your fears in order to embrace and bring into fruition these ideas, to take them from the sense of an idea all the way through to actually creating something in this world. So, and look at this. Yes, this is, wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. So Sag, the underlying is what is available to you if you allow yourself to move towards this. Okay. So you could be getting some type of an idea about how you can create a new life for yourself that is much more peaceful, much more aligned with what your soul and your heart are desiring. Something that helps you to come closer to a milestone in your life, some type of goal. And it doesn't have to be a tangible goal. It could just be wanting more of a sense of fulfillment, of peace, of calm, of, just an energy of feeling like you love life. That is the energy there. And you've been trying to manifest this. Look at this, a sense of healing. This could be with this sense of peace, wanting just this energy of releasing something from the past so that you could have this sense of peace around you. You could have a lot of chaos or turmoil, especially in your mind, because of something that happened in the past. And this is an energy of how you can release that so that you can embrace something new, bring in new people, new projects, new jobs, new homes, new situations into your life, opening up those opportunities for you. Because at this time, I feel you have a victim mentality here, and there's an energy of just feeling like you can't bring in new things, that you're kind of stuck where you are, that you can't bring new things into your life. So let's take a look at this. Yes, look at this. It is, okay, there's something here about clearing out daily habits. The chopped wood is those things that we do on a daily basis that bring us a sense of fulfillment physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So this is a sense of cleaning out any of the negativity, right? Or any habits that you may have that rob you of your time, your energy, your strength, your courage. This could be just the energy of coming home from work and just sitting down in a chair and then streaming movies or something for the next 4 or 5 hours, right? Instead of perhaps taking a little bit of that time. I'm not saying you can't have any of that, right? But taking some of that time and perhaps cooking yourself a really nice dinner, or going for a walk, or, seeing friends after work or something, or even working on a project. But it's this sense that you know, you could have some habits or mindsets, especially with victim mentality, that is keeping you kind of stuck in an energy that doesn't allow you to go after your 10 of cups. If this really is kind of resonating for you, I feel like it is something about energy, because you have the electric eel, right? Just feeling like you don't have the energy, the inspiration, the motivation to go after what it is that you want. For some of you, it could be literally you're burnt out because you have been working so hard. So you're putting so much time and energy into something for the majority of your day, say in your job or your career, and then you come home and you don't have any energy to do anything but sit on the couch and start watching TV. So it's understanding, okay, wait a minute, I have to eliminate, okay, some of the habits that I have. And I'm going to say, look at, you have the King of Pentacles here in your present energy. I feel like you're so super focused on creating wealth or building a business. This is an energy. The King of Pentacles is a beautiful energy, okay, of building businesses, being responsible, being reliable, taking care of the people around him. But the problem is just like the Queen of Pentacles, sometimes the King of Pentacles can get so focused on the financial aspects of his life or a business or something like that, that he loses track of other things that are important to him in his life. He's so focused on making the money that maybe he's not taking good care of himself, or he's losing touch with the connections in his life, whether that's family or friend or romantic. It doesn't matter. It's kind of like the focus here could be too much on how much you're doing, okay? The King of Pentacles is a divine masculine energy, being focused on what you are doing instead of being. You know, this peace right here, that is the divine feminine energy of being, of just enjoying life, the pleasures, the play of life, taking time to relax, to spend time in nature, just allowing yourself to kind of feel the vibrations, the energy, recharging yourself with the energy of nature or of connections, that type of energy, instead of, okay, I just constantly working yourself. So your next best step is to bring ideas to life. How can you balance this out? How can you bring more of this sense of blessed peace? You know, the divine feminine. How can you balance out your energy so that you're not burnt out? There is an energy here. Yes, you have the 10 of Wands here. It's time to heal this. Because there's a sense, the 10 of Wands is understanding that you have some burdens in your life, okay, that are draining your energy. You may feel like, well, I can't take a day off because, I'm the boss. This is my business. This is my livelihood. I can't take a day off. I can't take any vacation. But eventually, when we continue to live that way, the problem is that we get burnt out. We don't have the energy to work on the things we would really like to work on. It's also the sense of getting so caught up in the everyday tasks that your job may require that you've lost the passion, you've lost the sense of fulfillment in the work that you are doing. I feel like you're getting some inspiration, some revelations about how you miss the sense of fulfillment, being almost like, I want to say, just really bogged it down. There's this energy of being bogged down with, having to make payroll, having to pay rent, inventory, just the paperwork that is required in whatever you do, kind of like on a daily basis, what you do through your work and your career. Okay, so let's take a look at your obstacle at this time. Yes, this is the divine feminine energy. Look at both of those energies are understanding that when you put energy out, you have to allow energy to come back in. One of the ways that we can allow energy to come back to us is by spending time in nature. Just allowing ourselves to be, to relax, to just have this sense of calm, of being around other people that we enjoy being around, and allowing them to, that enjoyment of that to fulfill us, to fill our reservoirs of energy back up. Because there's something here about speaking your truth, understanding that this balance, this exchange, this balance needs to be in your life. And you could have, if you have a boss or you have a business that you are running, the problem is that sometimes we have a hard time at speaking about how much we also need to get from other people. You could have a hard time communicating what it is that you need from the people in your life, whether that's at home or at work. Asking for help when you need it, and understanding that that is all part of the journey. None of us are expected to do it all by ourselves. You have the 10 of Wands. There's this energy where you may be feeling like, no, I have to do it. No one can do it the way I can do it. So I'm going to have to do that. Instead, allowing other people to play their part, to do what they can, not feeling like there are certain expectations that have to be met, allowing a little bit of leeway. So let's see what we have here. Yeah, it's been a long road trying to get to what it is that your heart truly desires with the 9 of Cups. But when you take action, on listening to your heart with the 9 of Cups, this is not an energy. The King of Pentacles doesn't really listen to his heart very often. And it's not that he's not, a great guy or anything like that. It's the energy, though, that he puts more emphasis on the material things in his life, on creating material things in his life, on producing things in his life, that he loses sometimes the love, the joy, the sense of fulfillment that he gets out of his work. If we're so focused on what we're producing and our joy comes from just what we produce, we also tend to lose the sense of fulfillment in our life. We can sometimes lose the sense of joy, happiness, and love in other areas of our life, not just in our work and our career, but outside of that. So let's take a look at what your advice is. Yes, it's time. It's time to make some changes. With the Death card, it's understanding there's a mindset here of closing one cycle so that you can open another cycle that is a lot more balanced, that brings a fluid balance of energy out and energy back in. And the way to do that is to take action on closing the door to either some situations or relationships that are just draining of your energy, or if there's some things in your life that you could delegate to other people, letting them take care of that and closing those doors so you can focus on what your heart truly desires. Or even with your business, building your business, but doing it more from a heart-centered space. Understanding you don't have to do everything yourself. You can allow some other people to take over, to play a part. And sure, maybe, Sag, they don't do it exactly the way that you would do it. But that is part of allowing people to share their gifts, their talents, their skills with you. And having that exchange and understanding, it may not look exactly the same way that you would do it, but at the same time, is it allowing you? Is it freeing up some time and energy for you so that you can focus on what is really important? You don't want to fragment your energy. When you have too many doors open, you're trying to do too much. When you're trying to do it all yourself, you're going to be fragmented. And when you're fragmented, right, you don't have the time and energy to make anything work really well. You will see that when you focus just on one thing or just a couple of things in your life, you'll be able to do a much better job and be so much more satisfied and happy with what it is that you're creating. Okay, so let's pull a soul truth card for you. And Sagittarius, I do personal readings. So if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. So, if I had a magic wand and could have anything I desired in life, what would I choose? Burn with desire. There is power in your desires. Let them be your fuel today. Your desires are your soul's wings, and it's time to take flight. Okay, so let's go back to this. This is about your desire. I feel like some of you are totally burnt out. It's about, okay, how can I get that energy back? How can I get electrified, right? And it really is about allowing yourself to get back into that heart center. The King of Pentacles can definitely burn out when he thinks he has to do it all himself, or all he's worried about, focused on, is what he is producing, how much money he's making, what he's building in life. We all need this time to rejuvenate. We all need a vacation. We all need to just take some time for ourselves to reconnect to our heart, because our heart is what gives us our fuel. So if you're feeling burnt out, go play at the playground, go swing on a swing, do something that brings you a little bit of joy. Get back to your inner child, get back to your heart center, and you will feel more rejuvenated. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Sag. I really do appreciate all of your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.